So Nicki Minaj did Queen Radio last night, and I didn't listen in, but apparently, according to Twitter, it was a mess. Now, she was referencing an individual who she did not name, but called them experimental, and then took to Twitter and started liking a bunch of tweets. And you can pause to read this, but most of these tweets were basically slandering somebody by the name of It's Ken Barbie. Now, Ken Barbie is a blogger who has a close relationship with a bunch of different celebrities, singers, what have you. But their closest relationship being with Cardi B. Now, after Nicki Minaj had did that Queen Radio, Ken Barbie took to Twitter and look at what he had to say. Now, Kim begins the thread and says, "Since you want to throw shots, let's make this clear. I was never kicked out of Ish. I was a fan, not even of you, but your music. Then I wasn't, because I peeped that you wasn't the victim you insist on playing and was just bullying Little Kim amongst others. And that's what separates me from your fans. You can't fool me. I work in the industry that everyone has a nasty ish to say about you. There is no hate train. Of course, the industry is going to hate you if you behave like a controlling, low vibrational, selfish ish," and then go ahead and tags Nicki Minaj. Let's be real. You out here paying blogs to post Kaya accomplishments to make yourself feel better when deep down inside you're dying. You are so far behind what you should be your peers because you're too busy running around behaving like a 40-year-old Stan account trying to hold on to yesteryear. Like, how are you consistently trying to compete with Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and Lotto when you should actually have been with your peers, Drake, Rihanna, and Beyonce? And it's eating you up inside because you, the only one running behind, trying to tussle with the new girls, like you just bought yourself a house after 15 years in the game on a loan right after you paid your tax lien, clearly worried about the wrong things. Ken Barbie continues and says, "You know you're crying on the inside that your song and all those features you dropped made no noise. So a grown woman, a queen of rap, has to depend on a 22-year-old to make her relevant." And that's in reference to Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj's current song out called Princess Diana. Having your friends give out money to buy your own music. It's giving Pablo getting high on his own supply. I'm keeping it cute because I can read you about a whole bunch of other stuff if you try me one more time. Talking about an experiment, your life is a social experiment. Your blood is dirty. You want to talk about ugly when both of your brothers look like frogs and got blood. And then Ken continues and closes out and says, "Please get the F out of my face. I am not your enemy. You are." And now, while all of that mess was occurring, Armand Wiggins was on Twitter Spaces discussing how he should be allowed on Queen Radio to give a full, in-depth interview to Nicki Minaj. And of course, all of the Nicki Minaj stans said absolutely not. I'll keep y'all posted because last night was a doozy.